Phelps, welcome to Vice. This is your new partner, Roy Earl. Take a seat. A special request was made to transfer you to Ad Vice. We need a man with your kind of starch on this desk, son. We have 2 dead Negroes found in an apartment this morning on Yucca Street. Number 6358, apartment 5.
We got better things to be doing than wasting our time on 2 dead junkies.
Did I ask your opinion, detective? 2 men dead on U.S. Army issue morphine. That makes it an Ad Vice case. Beat it!
Yes, sir.
Já dizia o Michael Jackson, beat it.
You and the lieutenant have some history?
You could say that. We used to be partners. So, you're working with the big boys now, Cole?
Guess so, Roy. I thought homicide was the primo assignment.
That may be the case. I asked for you personally, Phelps. I had to pull a few strings to get you over to Ad Vice. How does it feel?
The lieutenant seems to think I'm doing okay.
Okay? Don't get humble on me, Phelps. You're doing great. You're the department pinup boy. War hero and crime fighter. What a combination.
I can assure you I'm no war hero, detective.
Então a gente vai
Let's
fazer...
rouse some hopheads.
Vou fazer parceria agora com esse mala sem alça do Roy aí, cara. Começando uma nova etapa na carreira de detetive. Vamos colocar essa roupinha aqui, ó. Só pra dar uma variada hoje. Testar o carrinho primeiro, né?
Nice car, Roy. Is that department issue?
No, this is my sled. You can't be seen slumming it in a Nash if you're in Vice Corps. Meanwhile, we got needle freaks kissing it goodbye all over Central Avenue.
Any of the vicinity officer needs assistance, 1825 North Highland Avenue, 1825 North Highland Avenue. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Não vem não, fera. Vamos fazer essas missõezinhas agora não. Primeiro eu vou testar o carrinho aqui, a dirigibilidade dele. E só nessa vez, a partir das próximas vezes, eu vou deixar o Roy dirigir para não gastar muito tempo.
Who in God's name would eat at that hovel?
Chegamos aqui na cena do crime. Um apartamento aqui onde os drogadinhos morreram. Por overdose de morfina, pelo que eu li ali.
They really picked a prize shithole for our first date.
Officer, please
How
tell
bad
me
is
what's
it?
going on.
It's up the stairs,
Come on, you can tell
detectives. Round the corner, last door on the left.
Valeu, filhos. Será que nosso amigo Drauzio vai continuar aparecendo também, hein? O mal, Carruthers? Ou será que vão ser outros detetives?
I'm all done. Your show now.
O fotógrafo aí, podemos correr também para não perder tanto tempo assim, né? Por que eu tô andando? Nem sei também. Olha ele aí.
Carruthers,
Phelps,
I've been reassigned to Ad Vice.
what have we got? 2 stiffs, overdosed. Been dead a couple of days.
Government issue morphine. We use the same syrettes in Okinawa.
Fucking Negro junkies can't take supply this pure.
You know these guys?
I know of them. The younger one's a 2-bit horn player by the name of Cornell Tyree. The other one works in distribution. Started using a little too much of his own product, and Jack D took exception. He wasn't born that ugly. His name's Lamont. Tyrone Lamont.
So who's supplying the drugs?
That's easy. Whoever knocked off the wharves in San Pedro. Jack Dragna, Mickey Cohen. Dope's been all upside down ever since Jimmy Utley started the long walk at Quentin.
You talk about it like it's a system.
It was a system. But those days are long gone.
We are supposed to uphold the law.
Yeah, and we do. But we can't change people. The truth is, everyone wants a license to get a little dirty now and then. Our job is to keep it manageable.
That's how you see it?
See it any other way, and you better forget about being a vice cop.
Can we get on with this? Today, preferably?
Chega de DR então, vamos averiguar as pistas aqui. Carteira do Tyrone.
Tyrone Lamont, not even 23 years old. A small chance in life is probably better than no chance.
Número de aposta na loteria.
These clowns lived on popcorn?
Must have been messy eaters. It's all over the floor.
Find anything interesting? De pipoca.
Black Caesar from the joint across the street. Looks like something was taped to the bottom of the cup.
Andaram amarrando alguma coisa com fita crepe aí na base do copo. Provavelmente as seringas, né?
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Took his jolt and drifted off. And I suppose his friend wasn't in any condition to notice that he had stopped breathing.
Que beleza! Isso aqui é uma cartinha.
Some kind of fruit, a bell, and win. Strange doodle.
Tá parecendo uma combinação de caça-níquel, cereja, sino e win.
Find anything interesting?
Tô encontrando aqui, mal. Relaxa aí.
Another special order from the Caesar.
Mais fita crepe aí, arrancada. O que mais tem pra cá? Vamos ver outro corpo.
One cigarette is enough to knock you out for combat trauma. Two of them will stop your heart.
Olha só o cara com os olhos todo esbugalhado, todo virado.
Never the same, are they?
Não dá pra focar nos buraquinhos no braço do cara ali, não? Onde entrou a seringa? Pelo visto não, né? E o Cornell.
They say only the good die young. I hope it was true in your case.
Only the good die young.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Who is JJ? And why do these two care about his taste in music?
JJ sempre escuta a 275 FM. Então tem algum puzzle aí pra resolver no futuro. O que mais que tem? Alguma coisa pra cá? Deixa eu ver. Só o copo aqui de novo. Acho que pra lá tem mais coisas. Mais um copo do Black Caesar.
A bit heavy for an empty cup.
Aham.
They've been getting their fix right over the counter in broad daylight.
Então é isso mesmo, ó. Pegaram o durex e prenderam a seringa de morfina na base do copo.
The Emperor across the street appears to shift a lot of popcorn. Let's shake him down.
Eita. Então agora vamos seguir pra lojinha que vende pipoca. Pra poder ver o que tá rolando lá, que eles estão vendendo a pipoca com a seringa de morfina como brinde. Olha só que maravilha. Onde é que é essa bagaça? Acho que é aqui por perto, né? Do outro lado da rua ali, se não me falha a memória. Deixa eu ver. É bem ali, ó. Dá pra ir a pé mesmo. Vambora, Roy. Siga-me os bons. A galera fazendo uma filinha aqui. Comprando uma pipoquinha. Se drogando de levinho.
Help you? Detectives Phelps and Durrell, LAPD. We're inquiring into the deaths.
Hand over the popcorn, numbskull, before we kick the door in.
Chegou botando moral já o Roy, cara.
Get that son of a bitch.
Agora o cara vai fugir. Da hora essa musiquinha, hein, velho. Essa trilha sonora é bacana. Tô vendo que você chutado aqui na cara, quer ver? Vai, filhão. Tá achando o quê? Que eu vou cair nessa pegadinha? Aqui é ratão já, filho. Botou rato nesse jogo já. Macaco velho. Jump! Belo rolinho. Ó, o cara vai dar a volta aqui, ó. Esse cara deu um sprint do nada, mano. Parecendo o Zen Bolt, olha lá. Corre o 100. Ih, tomei.
Eddie, help me out, man. They're trying to kill me. You gotta help me out. What the hell going on here? Morgan! That you?
Que isso, mano? O cara tá do seu lado, você não tá enxergando, não? Vem, vem. Ih, tomei. Tô fazendo gracinha. Calminha, calminha. Fiz gracinha demais. Isso aí. Bela briga, hein?
What's your name?
Morgan.
Half an answer is no answer to me, asshole.
Fleetwood Morgan.
Keep an eye on him, Roy, while I take a look around.
Hambúrguer de siri, será?
Keep very still, Fleetwood. Don't give me an excuse to shoot you.
A carinha do Roy. Uma maleta aqui. Com instrumentos de sopro, de jazz. Sei lá que isso aqui é um trompete, uma trombeta. Eu não frago muitos instrumentos de sopro não, mas é isso aí.
These number slips might affect your tone, Fleetwood.
Mais números de apostas. Igual que estava lá na cena do crime lá em cima. Aqui não tem nada. Esse papelzinho aqui.
Should be stamped on the reverse by the issuer.
Maybe Morgan can give us something on this Jones character.
Jermaine Jones deve ser aquele JJ que estava na carteira do defunto lá em cima, não era? Creio que sim. O que mais que temos aqui? Olha só.
Morphine. Might not be filling, but I'm sure it's satisfying.
Com certeza. Ok.
About time we heard what Fleetwood here has to say, Cole.
Não dá pra comer uns hambúrguerzinhos aqui, não? Ó, o vinho frito ali, ó. Olha só que beleza. Que maravilha. Vamos interrogar o... Sempre fala entrevistar, né, velho? Interrogar o camarada aqui.
We're inquiring about the deaths of 2 men in an apartment across the street, Fleetwood. We want answers.
Of course. I'll do my best, mister.
You sold the drugs to Cornell Tyree and Tyrone Lamont.
Oh, I sell fried steaks and black-eyed peas.
You're lying, Fleetwood. We know that you supplied them.
I don't know nothing about no drugs. All I do is my 10 hair flipping burgers. Can you prove any different?
Pô, mas você deixou a prova lá do lado da frigideira, lá da cozinha, cara? Tá tirando?
Flipping burgers and strapping jolts of morphine to the bottom of popcorn cups, Fleetwood. Now, I want the truth. Who supplies the drugs?
Cat by the name of Armstrong Edwards. All right, brings the stuff around about once a day.
I know Armstrong. He's a two-bounce, strictly small time. Who's he working for, Fleetwood?
Jermaine Jones.
Isso, entregou o Jermaine pra nós.
We have you for the hopping and resisting arrest. Tell us about the numbers if you want our help.
Look, the numbers are the white man's tax on poor folk. All right, now what else you want to know?
Cut the jive, Fleetwood. You're running your own numbers racket from this food stand.
You got the tickets, but you got nothing else. Now, how you going to prove that I run a lottery?
É, não domina, não comanda o sistema de apostas, pelo que eu... Até onde eu tô sabendo. Então, acho que é a resposta do policial mal.
You don't ask, you never find out. We have an address on the slips. We're gonna go down there now and rat you out, Fleetwood. Tell whoever it is that you rolled over and gave them up.
No. Look, I've been cooperative, okay? Now, you got to help me some.
Fleetwood, I'm going to speak personally to the judge on your behalf.
Vai nada.
A name, Fleetwood.
Well, he's a real slick dude. Wears a hat and swings a cane. Goes by the name of Merlin. All right, I ain't got a last name.
See you at the station, Fleetwood.
But you're gonna help me, right?
Of course, kid. You helped us out. We always like to repay a favor. Can you see that Fleetwood gets a nice cell, Wallace? One with a window and a nice fresh pillow.
Já era o Fleetwood Morgan aí. Fleetwood Mac. Telefonezinho, vou pegar o telefone aqui do endereço do Jermaine Jones.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jermaine Jones musical booking agency.
Just a moment, Detective. Jermaine Jones. The office is listed as 5528 Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks.
Ok, então vamos pra lá.
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
Vou fazer o seguinte, primeiro eu vou pra operação desses números aqui. Esse tal de Merlin, depois eu vou pro Jermaine.
I heard you were in the Blue Room the other night. Shouldn't you have been at home? Tucked in bed with the wife and kids?
Where I go is your business?
It couldn't have had anything to do with a certain delightful but damaged German girl, could it?
I don't know what you're talking about, Roy.
Oh, o Roy aí de olho nas boambas do Phelps, hein? Ele tá se referindo àquela música, né? Como é que é o nome dela mesmo? É Elsa, né? Cantora de jazz, de blues. Que ele dá um tapa na cara no outro vídeo, que eu fiquei putaço. Bora nessa. Meio suspeito esse lugar, hein?
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
The name's Merlin Odie. I run a strictly legitimate bookmaker's detective.
So that's not an illegal wire service that your colleagues are running? And the number slips that I've been picking up all morning with this address on them have nothing to do with you?
I'll pay my kick to the Wops, and they pay their cut to the LAPD. You can't go shaking me down.
You're a loudmouth motherfucker, aren't you? Anyone ever tell you that criminals are supposed to keep their mouths shut? Stay where you are while we look around.
O camarada tá bem suspeito, hein, pra variar. Ele aqui fumando cigarrinho. Com a cara de que vai levantar e atirar na gente a qualquer momento. Opa, aqui tá a combinação do caça-níquel, hein? Era cereja, sino e vitória, não era isso? Acho que era. Vamos primeiro acionar a alavanca, depois a gente trava os negocinhos. Nada ainda. Também não. Aí, ó. Travar esse aqui primeiro. Os outros dois vão girar. Agora a gente trava esse. E falta só o sininho do meio ali. Tchau-tchim!
I think Ramez's place is our next stop.
Ramez Removals. Mais dorgas aqui, ó.
With this quantity, we're looking at a high-level trafficking charge.
E mais bilhetes de aposta.
Thanks for the paper trail, Merlin. Oh, that's quite a win for a dime, Merlin. You better start
God
talking.
damn it. Get after him, Phelps.
Give it up, Audie.
Mais uma perseguição. Os caras gostam de fugir da gente, hein, velho? Tá doido? E mais uma vez uma musiquinha maneira aí, ó. cara vai dar a volta aqui, quer ver? Ah, mas eu sabia. Ué, cadê ele? Ué, o cara agarrou, mano. Como assim, velho? O que tá acontecendo?
All right, relax, motherfucker, you got me.
Nice wand, Merlin. Too bad you couldn't pull off your vanishing act.
Make your joke, smart guy, but don't damage that. That there's a valuable antique.
You don't say. Maybe you ought to have a look at this, Cole.
Ó a bengala do camarada. Compartimento secreto.
Adi has Jose Ramez in his pocket. Ramez must have forgotten his lucky numbers.
É muita treta aí, hein? Tá rolando negociação cabulosa, tráfico de droga pesado aqui.
Would you like to calculate the odds on you going to prison for a very long time, Merlin?
I'm not going nowhere. I've paid my contributions, and I'm not getting hustled by you.
We're only interested in morphine. Army surplus morphine. What do you have to say about that?
I heard about that. Big robbery on the ship. Ain't my line of work. I prefer something with a sporting outcome.
Deixa eu ver as pistas aqui. Ver se tem alguma relação com o que a gente rachou até agora. Creio que não.
Okay, Merlin, behave like a moron. The two dead guys. I'm telling the DA that you sold them the hop. Are you hearing this?
Loud and clear, motherfucker. I have chips, and I'm not throwing my cards in this easy.
Que triste.
Ramez seems to owe you a lot of money.
We all owe somebody.
Were you in on the San Pedro robbery? The morphine that vanished from the wharves?
You're barking up the wrong tree. I'm a middleman, and my ass is covered.
You're not the guy we want, Merlin, but we're taking you in. Maybe some time in a cell will help you remember something worthwhile.
Fuck you, and fuck you. You'll never put a charge on me.
Take this bum in. Take the long way around. And don't be gentle with him. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Olha a cabeça dele passando pelo teto ali, vocês viram? Ok, então agora a gente vai para o Jermaine Jones. Primeiro vamos pegar um telefonema aqui.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for Ramez Removals. That's Ramez, R-A-M-E-Z.
Just checking. Ramez Removals, corner Sunset and Wilton. Owned by a Jose Victor Ramez.
Thank you.
Ok, pegamos então o endereço do Ramez Removals, que a gente achou lá no maquininha de caça-níquel.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
How was Hopgood doing, Roy?
Who?
Marlon Hopgood, your informer. He was my corroborating witness in the Bishop case.
Oh, right. Marlon. You're not still sore about that, are you? You made the case without him.
He was an accessory to the abuse of the girl, Roy.
As long as Hollywood exists, it's going to be chewing up starry-eyed little girls. Marlon was small time. You caught the big fish. And look how much good it did your career.
Chegamos aqui na agência do Jermaine.
Look at this place. I'm guessing not much talent comes out of this talent agency.
É, que era para ser uma agência de talentos, mas a agência de talentos aqui não tá aparecendo não, viu?
Here we are. Jermaine Jones, 238.
Esse lugar aqui bem bizarro. A gente achou ali o número da sala, 238. Nesse lugar aqui bizarro que tá com cara de muamba, com certeza. Cá estamos.
Hey, who let you in?
Jermaine Jones. Don't bother getting up. Your flunky Fleetwood Morgan just snitched you out.
I wasn't planning to. Now you think you could tell me who the hell you are?
LAPD. We'd like to take a look around.
The hell you will, motherfucker. You carrying a warrant?
No, do we need one? Search the place, Cole.
The hell you will, motherfucker.
What do you think you're gonna find, policeman?
Ah, aqui tá o sonzinho,
Scott
camarada.
Phantom. Fine radio. Shortwave, AM and FM. My father has a Scott.
You ain't allowed to do this. I got rights.
Um volumezinho bacana. Acho que tá bom assim. Vamos ajustar o tuning. Era 275, né? O número da rádio. 275 é para bem aqui, ó. Não é isso? Ou não? Era AM ou FM? Nunca lembro. FM, né? Isso.
No wonder this thing is sounding a little muffled, Jermaine.
Brennan, Wilt, get over here. Take these assholes apart.
Nossa, cara, estão só na capa da gaita, mano.
You heard the boss.
Eita, rapaz, os caras estão quase caindo em pé lá.
Is this the best you got?
O cara já chegou socando tudo.
Eyeballs.
God damn. I don't believe this. Are you too good for anything?
Os caras são os inúteis, mano. Olha.
Clean them up quick, boys.
Sit tight, asshole. Pretend you're at the parlor getting your nails done. Cole, you better search through that stuff in the radio before you brace our friend here.
Demos tapa nos capangas do Jermaine, agora vamos investigar as pistas aqui no rádio.
How many starving musicians pay with perfect, clean 50s?
Uma grana aí de venda de drogas, provavelmente.
This must be how those two bums standing guard take their wages.
Mais número de apostas.
Your friend Fleetwood was also a betting man, Jermaine.
E olha aqui as trouxas de maconha.
Too much for felony possession. I'm thinking intent to supply.
Endereço do Rames Removals de novo.
Ramez Removals. They must have taken special care delivering this for you.
Acho que isso é tudo. Vou começar com o nosso camarada aqui, MODAFOCA.
Lamont and Tyree are dead. At a stretch, the DA could have you on felony murder for supplying stolen government...
Tyrone and Cornell are dead?
They're on a slab downtown with the ME examining their last meal. Popcorn washed down with morphine.
You offering me a deal?
I have a pet judge who hates blacks. He'll give you 50 years for your two buddies. Another 30 for stealing from Uncle Sam. You'll be out by the time you're 110. Imagine the changes you'll see.
I get the message. How much is this gonna cost me?
Vai te custar um interrogatório aqui, fera. Belo chapéu, hein?
Who supplies the morphine?
I don't know nothing about that.
I think you and your cronies are responsible for the theft from the wharves. If you want to save your skin, stop lying to us, Jones.
So, I look like some kind of criminal genius to you. That what you're saying, motherfucker? Prove that I was in San Pedro and that I stole that shit.
O cara sabe da negociação do roubo da carga da morfina, mas eu acho que é policial mal mesmo.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Pela resposta que ele deu para nós.
So we make you for all of it. You're the fall guy from Mickey Cohen.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm a colored man. You see any Jew boys running around here? I collect my cut. Lenny the Fink controls the action.
Lenny who?
Lenny Finkelstein. Mickey's dipshit brother-in-law.
Mais pessoas de interesse aí, provavelmente daquela máfia lá que a gente viu na história nos jornais.
What's the score with Ramez Removals?
I brought a radio from there. That's all.
I think Ramos is part of the distribution chain, Jermaine.
And what have you got that could prove I use Ramirez that way?
Deixa eu ver se tem alguma informação sobre o Ramirez. Acho que não.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
É engraçado o Phelps voltando atrás das respostas, cara.
So when we visit Ramos Removals and tell them that we want a special bookcase or wardrobe to hide our dope in, they're going to be copacetic?
And when we tell them their good friend Jermaine sent us and said they could do a nice deal for the LAPD.
I could use an act like you two. Those fucks Abbott and Costello are on the slide. Hollywood could use another couple of deeply unfunny white bread humps like you.
Very good, Jermaine. You have character. Now cough it up.
Ramez is a good friend of Lenny the Fink. You getting the picture?
What is the link between the morphine and the numbers slips?
There is no link. You're wasting your time here.
Deixa eu ver aqui as provas. Também não, também não. Talvez seja esta pista aqui.
You're lying to me, Jones. Tell me about Merlin.
Who? I don't know anyone named Merlin.
Deixa eu ver. Qual que é a melhor resposta pra gente dar?
Unless you cut me a deal over the hop, I can't help you.
Take them all in.
We have a deal, right?
We're after the morphine. I'll speak to the DA on your behalf. You have my word.
Ok, então sobrou pra gente o Ramirez Removals, né?
You know the way. You can drive.
All right, where to?
Vamos ver se lá a gente encontra respostas.
So Mickey Cohen or Jack Dragna stole the Army's surplus morphine, and they are selling it on the streets?
Looks that way.
But the mob wants returned customers, not corpses. Why haven't they cut the morphine?
Good question, Detective.
This robbery happened months ago, right?
The beginning of the year.
So why are the proceeds suddenly turning up now?
Another good question. But where does it get us? It's like asking questions in the middle of the movie. If you just sit tight and keep your yap shut, you'll find out what happens. We need to follow the evidence.
Engraçado que cortou a música de fundo durante a cutscene, cara. Achei meio esquisito. Mas que eu me lembre bem, essa parte do jogo aqui, esse departamento de vício, é o que tem os interrogatórios mais difíceis. Pelo menos na minha concepção, pelo que eu tô recordando das vezes que eu joguei.
LAPD. We're here to see Jose Ramez.
What's it about?
Routine inquiries, sir. Can you tell us where we can find him?
You missed him. He was in the delivery truck, just went out.
God damn it.
Ah, vai mais um fugitivo.
11K calling KGPL. 11K
Sem sirene, por favor. Essa sirene é muito chata.
GM delivery truck, commercial license David Charles 457.
Ih, rapaz. Ó, o cara, mano, tá atacando as mobílias tudo na gente aqui, ó. Ô, filha da... Mano, o cara era pra ajudar a gente, não atrapalhar, tá ligado? Que isso, mano? De novo, velho. Já é a segunda vez que você me atrapalha, cara. Eu chamei você pra me ajudar. Os caras estão mais avacalhando a gente do que colaborando com... Lá vem o outro também, ó. Os caras são muito burros. Mete bala pro Roy. Mete bala nele. Isso.
That's it,
Adeus.
Cole. You did it.
Eita.
Put your hands where I can see them. Jose Ramos, you're being arrested on suspicion of supplying illegal drugs, resisting arrest, and for malicious damage to LAPD property.
Hey, hold your horses. I supply furniture, not drugs. And that thing back there, that was an accident. Some furniture came loose. That's all.
Save it for the DA, Chico.
Keep an eye on him. We're gonna take a look around inside.
Ô, louco, mano. É o labirinto dos móveis, cara. Tá tirando. Eu posso pegar aqui, tem um jornalzinho, quer ver? Aqui, ó. Achamos. Agora o load infinito começa. Olha os mafiosos aí. Que isso, bicho? Olha o cara.
Couldn't you think anywhere else to meet, kid?
We like to choose our ground.
What is that supposed to mean? Huh?
It's something Wellington said at Waterloo. The guys who win normally choose where to fight.
Are we gonna fight, kid? The two of you versus my boys here? I love the fight game. I went a few rounds myself. You and your friend, he looks tough, but I don't like your chances. Nah.
We don't have to fight, Mr. Cohen. We have you in enfilade.
What the fuck is that? Some kind of stake?
It means my men are in cover, but that they can still shoot you.
If those were my orders, you would all be dead now.
Are you kidding me? This is a $200 coat. You got some balls.
Kelso.
I hope you didn't scratch the paint of my new Lincoln. Mm-mm.
These guys are getting out of the dope business, Mr. Cohen. You'll have no more problems from them. The morphine is going to disappear back into the sea.
Hang on. You're getting hasty. There's a lot of dough on offer here.
Thanks for the offer, Mr. Cohen, but we are going to have to politely decline. After today, the morphine is no more.
This isn't the way we normally do business.
I'm aware of that, Mr. Cohen.
Call me Mickey. Are you aware of the risk, huh?
I'm giving it to you straight, Mr. Cohen. There will be no more morphine. We made a mistake and would like to back out gracefully. If you come after us, we will be forced to come after you.
You've been polite up till now, so don't stop making threats.
I don't make threats, Mr. Cohen. I'd like to thank you for your time.
Is that guy your idea of muscle, kid?
There's something you should know about Jack, Mr. Cohen. He killed 6 Japs hand to hand with just a bayonet and a K-bar knife. His outfit, the 6 Marines, killed over 100,000 Japs in 3 months in Okinawa, and he was in the thick of it.
Those Japs are little guys, right?
Yes, Mr. Cohen. About your size.
Tirou onda com o tamanho do Cohen, mano. Mas ele é do tamanho do Cohen, mano. O Sheldon. O que ele tá tirando? Seria do mesmo tamanho que o cara, velho? Só que o cara parece um ratinho, velho. Com esse casaquinho aí. Ok, então, beleza. Vamos continuar investigando as pistas aqui nesse labirinto de móveis. Assim que esse load infinito terminar. Beleza. O que mais temos pra cá?
Where's he been delivering? And who's been delivering here? Any repeat business in the ledger, Cole?
Polar Bear.
Why is Ramos buying so much ice?
Ou o meu Ronaldo aqui.
Ronaldo is buying a lot of furniture.
É, realmente. Então vamos entrar no labirinto.
What's with the puddle? Where's that trail of water coming from, Cole? There must be a way through the back.
Vamos continuar seguindo aqui então pela pista da água no chão que indicou pra nós.
Welcome to Furniture Village, where taste comes to die.
Se eu conseguir achar o caminho, né? Seguir a trilha de água aqui no chão. Fica mais fácil.
What a pile of junk. My mother would be in heaven.
Ih, rapaz, tô perdidinho aqui, hein?
I bet this is the kind of crap you love, Cole. 20 years out of fashion.
Enquanto isso, o Roy fica tirando com a nossa cara, tá ligado?
Smells of old people in here.
Aí, agora sim, ó.
This is useless. I can't see a damn thing. You need to get up onto the floor above.
Provavelmente a gente vai mexer aquelas caixas ali que estavam na entrada da porta para desbloquear a passagem, né? Acho que tem um guindaste aqui em cima. Aqui, ó. Cargo Crane. Tem até a luzinha aqui indicando o local. Dá pra ver a marca ali embaixo, ó. Onde está o alvo bem no meio, vocês estão vendo? Tirar essas duas caixas do caminho. E é o suficiente pra gente passar. Esse negócio podia ser um pouquinho mais rápido, hein, mano? Acho que a gente podia ter tirado só aquela caixa que tá bem na porta mesmo, que não ia atrapalhar a passagem, não. Mas, enfim. O Roy ficar lá embaixo, analisando os móveis. Investigando as quinquilharias. Vou tirar mais essa tranqueira do caminho aqui e pronto, tá lá a passagem.
Get down here. There's a cold room in the back.
Tô indo já, fera. O que tem aqui dentro? Aqui é a saída, né? Não tem nada não. Bora voltar lá então. Retornar de onde viemos.
I think we know where the water's coming from. You're gonna want to see this.
Que isso? A era do gelo voltou.
There's something frozen inside.
Aí, ó, a indicação que a gente tem que tirar para quebrar o gelo.
Well, I'll be damned.
Mais morfina congelada. Opa, foca.
This must be how they transport the morphine.
Achei que ia ter mais coisa aqui dentro, cara. Mas pelo visto era só essa pista mesmo. Nossa, cara, entregando mais uma leva de drogas.
LAPD, leave it right there. Everyone out of the vehicle and put your hands up.
There's something in the ice.
He's making a run for it. Let him have it.
Os caras são muito lerdos, velho. 2 policiais contra um cara e o cara tá dormindo no ponto ali. Nossa, quase que eu tenho um tiro de shot no meio da orelha aqui, velho. Pra queima-roupa. Eu achava que o cara ia estar desarmado, fraga.
Take them all to Hollywood Station. Have the ME and Tech Services go over this place.
Where will you be?
Hunting polar bear.
Então bora lá pro...
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Pra companhia vendedora de gelos do urso polar. Carrinho chique esse, hein? Conversível.
Is Ollie serious? Is the LAPD turning a blind eye to narcotics?
Keep your shirt on, Phelps. Drugs are prohibited. Doesn't mean people don't want to take them. Limiting supply doesn't mean that we have limited demand.
I understand that. I know that the average Joe needs to unwind a little, let his hair down at the end of the week, but morphine? Heroin?
It's important to demonize hop, Phelps. Looks good in the papers. But when all is said and done, it's just another chemical like booze. A lot of people in high places think we're doing the city a favor by keeping the dope rolling into Central Avenue. Donnelly certainly believes we need to keep them anesthetized.
Better jobs and opportunities would go a lot further.
Will you listen to yourself?
Mano, se espedece, esse cara começa a correr na rua desesperado, parece que tá acontecendo tá caindo um meteoro do céu, tá ligado? Eu acho engraçado demais, esses NPCs correndo aleatoriamente pela rua.
The factory is closed. Has been for years. Not much call for ice anymore with all those newfangled refrigerators.
Save it for someone who wants to hear it. How many janitors carry a gat?
That's one way of announcing we're here.
Reflexos, hein, velho?
Give it up, Finkelstein. Your brother-in-law will get you a good lawyer.
My brother-in-law hates my guts. Come and get me if you want some daylight through that suit of yours.
Os gatilhos mais rápidos do Oeste. Vem com essa shotgun pra cima de mim não, rapaz. O cara tá vivo ainda? Não é possível. Ou será que é outro cara?
Weapons on the ground, now!
Vou pegar essa shotgun aqui no chão.
Clear me some space here. How long do you think you can hold out?
Os capanguinhos tudo com o mesmo uniforme.
Give me some goddamn cover.
Pega o povo aqui na porta. Aê. Olha os mafiosos tudo aqui. Lá em cima tem um cara também, tem dois.
Let's move. Find some.
Tem dois caras lá em cima, mas não dá pra poder chegar a atingir eles daqui não. A gente segue avançando aqui por enquanto. Um deles desceu, ó.
Stay down.
Tá bem ali. Já era você. Tá na escadinha.
They're all dead, Finkelstein. Leave the weapon and put your hands up now.
Put my hands up. Sure. Then what? Cop to peddling the dope? Cut a deal? Ship me off to the queue? Soon as I get locked up, some old friend puts an ice pick above my ear? No thanks.
Only one other way out, shitheel.
Que isso? O cara veio pra cima com tudo, mano. Parece que não esperava, hein?
Let's have a look around. Now that we finally got some peace and quiet. I think I've had enough ice for one day. Until the scotch I pour myself.
Cortei o diálogo sem querer, mas beleza.
This stuff has got to be worth at least $100 grand.
So Finkelstein robbed the ship?
My guess is Lenny took it off their hands. This is big. This is going to make the papers, Phelps. As senior investigator, I'll do the talking.
Então achamos aí uma parte da carga, né, de morfina que foi roubada do navio. Creio que não é tudo, não. Mas pelo menos uma boa parte é.
Well, well. Who would have thought that Roy Earl's hand-picked new partner would have turned out to be such a great case man? This is a good result, Phelps. As far as we can tell, Lenny the Fink was moving the morphine across the city and as far north as Frisco. This makes the feds very happy, and it makes Mickey Cohen look bad. I won't lie to you, kid. I like the headlines. I like them a lot. You keep this squad in the papers, and we'll get along just fine.
A orelha do cara, velho, parece uma carne moída, tá ligado? E menino Phelps, mais uma vez, começando bem seu trabalho como detetive. Erramos umas 3 perguntinhas ou 4 aí no meio da missão, mas de boa. Tá tudo certo, então. Capturamos aí o primo do Mickey Cohen, do traficante lá, Nanico, com o casaco de pele de traficante cubano. E a gente vai ficando por aqui. Nos vemos no próximo vídeo. Até mais.